Is that a requirement? That,
I imagine.
Like, you don't have ties to, like, a certain esports company that it has to be, like, free base like that?
Well, Zero is sponsored.
Oh, okay. He's still sponsored.
Like, he's still, I think
he's like stream sponsored, though,
yeah,
right?
still Tempo, right?
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
All right.
Yeah. That's that personality sponsorship. That's that I'm funny enough that people will pay me to be me.
Right.
It's crazy.
Living the dream.
Zero really gets paid to be himself.
It's the American dream right there.
American dream, getting paid for doing everything you do normally.
I mean, when you got a job and you love what you do, it's not a job.
It's true. What is it? You never worked a day in your life.
This is how you manage a 401k.
Yeah. Oh, man. I didn't hear what Musty said, but I imagine it was hilarious.
Someone streams that they're doing their bills.
Oh no, not the taxes. What kind of sub goal? Like, at 9,000 subs, I will do taxes on stream. Oh my!
And these guys have paid their taxes and due diligence, fighting their way on winner's side and getting in winner semifinals. Here we have 6WX versus JM1-3.
Jab on block. There, Palutena is there. Certainly, like, I'd say it's a contender for a top 5 move in the game. I think undeniably.
I mean, a lot of Palutena's moveset is definite contender.
And but that's the thing, is that none of it really hits the degree of Nair. Like, Nair really does everything for this character, though.
I mean, that, up air, and sometimes, or a majority of the time, explosive flame, I want to say.
No, but I mean, Nair does everything. It's a reversal option. It's your best combo starter. It's a good combo ender. It kills.
I mean, yeah, it's very versatile.
It can two-frame. Like, that move does everything.
In her toolset, yeah, it's super versatile, but she still has, like, a good amount of amazing other moves.
Yeah.
Like, up air just puts a wall on top of her, and explosive flame like that, it's just perfect for, you know, catching a guy who's just trying to get back to stage, not paying attention to anything else.
Very, very good. Hitting those angles with explosive flame just like that.
And actually, on-stage reversal with the explosive flame that time. Wow.
Yeah, explosive flames at those kinds of heights, not the easiest thing in the world. Very, very good. Ooh, spot dodge there.
Throwing out those nairs, like you said, trying to keep Sonic at bay.
There it is.
Trapped in it yet again.
Couple more. Goes to the up air there. Good little finisher.
I mean, once you pile on with Nair, up air is a good way to sort of like reset the board.
Absolutely. You hit a point after two or three Nairs where it's like, would I put them off stage or would I put them in a juggle position?
Yeah.
And she does both of them very, very well.
Absolutely.
Looks to the ledge. Goes for the get-up attack, but no punish. Get-up attack in this game is surprisingly good in a lot of positions.
It's one of the most unexpected ones, I'd say.
It's the
Except for
invincible.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
It has a little bit of a resurgence now, but when you think of it, like, oh, roll can avoid things, attack can push them away and get damage on. Get up just gets me back on. Why would I use it?
Yeah. Doesn't do anything cool or special.
But then everybody else is saying, oh, you're not going to use it, so it's, you know, coming back a bit.
It's very interesting to look at how 6WX is playing right now because Palutena is a character that can react to your options and threaten with very good normals at a lot of times. That was wacky.
Yeah, the wings are supposed to push. It's supposed to have a win box.
It almost looked like he wasn't supposed to cross her up, and then he crossed her up anyway because of the way like characters push each other in this game. That was odd. Whatever then. Ooh, the spring gift, getting the 2-frame.
And I mean,
Smash not going to get it though.
For being Sonic, he's doing a great job getting the appropriate damage to make it very close, even though it's 2-1 stocks.
Absolutely. Now I mean, the avenues to get this kill here are a little bit linear, a little bit obvious, but
chasing out so far, maybe not the right one. Okay.
I saw 4 there. But I was saying, if anyone can hit him, it's going to be 6WX. Very, very good.
Hitting those with big Sonic feet there with the down tilt. Very unexpected finisher there.
Ooh, goes for the
counter. Interesting.
Bit of an interesting call, but finds himself at the ledge for it.
And 6WX finding his stride right now. Completely reversing the way the first 2 stocks went.
Yeah, very nice back air there. I'm a little surprised that grab whiffed, but I know grabs in midair, like on midair opponents, actually have a different hitbox. There are 2 different hitboxes for grabbing opponents. Like aerial characters just don't even get registered in that position. It's like a completely different thing. It's actually really weird. Ryu is a character whose grab box is actually at his feet because of how Street Fighter works.
Wow.
It's really wacky looking if you actually see it. But, yeah. Goes for the grab. Bit of an interesting call.
Tried to follow up with the up air, but cutting through with Nair. Still sends Palutena up 155. JM1-3 going to have to look for probably some sort of cheese here.
I would say, you know, good smash attack or a back air at the ledge.
At the ledge, maybe, yeah, but the way that 6WX can move around, and he knows when he's in danger with Sonic, so it's going to be very hard fought.
Now, is that a forward throw? Is that actually a TI? All right, here's the thing. This is a percent that's like, again, Palutena's mad right now. This is some rage right here.
You don't want to see a god angry. Or a goddess, rather.
Goddess in this case. But she is certainly not having it right now. She's like, listen, you fastest thing alive.
And I like how JM1-3 is playing a little bit patiently, not colliding with stage, but he still has stage control. No, cutting through with the homing attack. We'll go away to 6WX instead.
This is dead even now.
Great way to cut through that edge guard. Going for the high recovery.
Is playing so smart. Actually hits the double parry.
The back throw. Stage control yet again.
Oh, but so smart with the reverse upbeat to actually get the back air.
Yeah, coast-to-coast takeout. But, I mean, down to the wire, JM1-3 was not put down by that last stock situation at all.
Nah, definitely. It's actually, that back air actually required, like, that was very good. I don't know how else to explain it. Had to know that's like, he's going to whip that down tilt. I know that down tilt has a good bit of lag because he's looking for this 2-frame.
Right.
So if I up B reverse in this one particular location, I can punish it with a back air.
Okay, and 6WX actually feeling confident enough to swap to the Joker.
I wouldn't say that's confidence. I would say that's I don't want to fight that matchup anymore. There's no need for me to work that hard right now.
Especially when you have a sugar daddy, like you mentioned. That's your terminology for Arsene.
For a solid like 20-ish seconds, you just don't even have to. That character doesn't even have to work.
He's like, yo, Joker, let me handle this.
Yeah. All right.
Puts that shoulder shove onto the side there.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Oh man. All right. I am of the opinion that Aha is actually a very good move. If it hits.
Oh yeah.
The tick damage on that is very notable.
Dude, I love any kind of poison damage in, like, especially in Monster Hunter. I always go for poison weapons.
You got to keep the dodge stacking, man.
Yeah.
It's like a raid boss. Except in this case, it's just a Smash character. Fighting Joker, just in general, is actually very odd. And playing as Joker is also odd in his own way. He's a character that can camp when he wants to and can play aggressive when, the big man is on campus.
Great drag down conversion there.
Ooh, the dash back on the gun there. Gun provides an interesting degree of mobility that is like, oh, good read.
You're able to roll around with it, and also the gimp ability when Joker is like way out of harm's way is also something to consider.
Now here's the thing. Oh, wow. Up air, up smash. I don't know if that's a combo, but I would believe it if it was.
I mean, the way he used it, knowing that he wasn't going to get dragged down, but still reset on platform like that was just,
absolutely
very nearly, if not, big brain.
So here's the thing, though, right? Is that there's a lot of circumstances where Joker, like especially at higher levels, where Joker will get Arsene and then he will just be like hit for most of the stock, and all of a sudden he's like a third of the way down. And actually, what a great explosive flame there.
Like Joker's disadvantage state almost can't be classified as disadvantage state.
It's odd because it's basically a non-stop 50-50.
Right.
It's just like, am I going to Rebels Guard? Am I not? And if you wait for the Rebels Guard, then he could just get away. Like, he could just land and leave. I know a lot of people are like, just punish Rebels Guard better, but if he doesn't Rebels Guard, I can't punish it.
And it's a frame 3, I think, so it can block break out of most combos.
It's very good for that. It's actually very interesting that it's like, he still takes some of the damage, but the amount of damage that he takes is almost nothing.
I mean, it's better than being knocked back and still trapped in whatever they're going to do next.
It's actually Another weird thing about Rebel's Guard is that it doesn't prevent you from getting damage or getting Arsene through taking damage. So a lot of times he'll get hit once by a move that does like 20%, and then that damage will get reduced, but that reduced damage still adds to his Arsene counter along with the Rebel Guard. So it's like, how did he get Arsene from one hit? That's generally how it happens. Ooh, nice little get up there.
They usually get Arsene when I fail to get the up B on my 0 to death.
Yeah, that'll do it. That gives it 2.
Oh, great catch with that linger from the up B.
Yeah, nice little nair there. The thing about tether recoveries in this game is that it's like, you know exactly where they're going if they don't tether immediately, and if they do, you know exactly where they're going too.
Yeah,
there's like a range.
It does draw a line, and if they don't snap to directly, they're just going to fall, you know, learn, what are they? Fucking,
The dangles.
Yeah, the dangles.
The little dangles.
That's the technical term.
Yeah. I am amazed at times at the lack of lag on that gun. Oh, wow. That sucks.
Yeah, unfortunate there.
I'm a little surprised I didn't actually grab there. Is going to go up one, though, and this is an interesting situation. Because 6WX is probably like, I won the Sonic matchup, despite it being worse.
This is very odd. Like,
I think we could tell based on our counter pick.
He's trying to go to Joker more than Sonic, but like you said, Sonic got him his chalk up on the board there.
Yeah, Sonic got the win. Joker did not. Granted to an SD, but it was still not the win.
Right.
It's actually so it's very interesting to see what stage he's going to be looking for. Kalos strikes me as a Sonic stage.
Yeah. A lot more area to run around. Not a whole lot of platform resets, but at the same time, like, just controlling the momentum of the game with Sonic's movement and the space between the two of them. Town and City, he might pick Joker.
Now, at this point, I don't know, because both of those characters kind of like the stage. I thought that was Wes hovering Palutena for a second. I don't know why. But we are going to be getting Sonic back out again. What do you think? Because, like, this is actually, it's a very awkward position to be in, where it's like, I have confidence in my Sonic winning. I don't in my Joker winning. But this matchup is kind of frustrating.
I mean, with
Auto Reticle did 13.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't seen a whole lot of Auto Reticle, I don't think. At least I'm either that or I'm, like, mentally blocking it out.
We haven't.
Okay.
Don't worry. I've been paying attention.
Okay. I think the way that JM1-3 can lock down with Nair and, you know, just go forward Nair, things like that, he might value spacing a little bit more than just getting fodder off of either being hit or having Arsene out.
No, I would agree. Well, Arsene's not going to be showing up this time.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, why he's going to value Sonic in this third round more than the Joker pick.
Absolutely. I would agree. That makes sense. But, again, this matchup strikes me as very awkward. But it's a comfort pick more so. Matchups... And a lot of wrong game, bro.
Hit. I mean, sometimes it still works.
Sometimes.
Just missed the last hit. He got the first hit of the second one.
That's crazy how that's all of Bayo in this game, too. Sometimes it still works.
20% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
Absolutely. Whenever it works, it definitely works. That's the thing. Ooh, homing attack. That's crazy. Homing attack would have actually gone straight into that.
And there goes that setup, that down tilted fair.
See that down tilt. An interesting move in that it has 2 different hitboxes, depending on if you're midair or not. Midair, it pops you up, and on the ground, it actually sets up a tech chase. But, ooh, the spring?
I mean, when you put the spring in the right place like that, you don't even have to worry if it's going to 2-frame or not. Yeah, you know it's going to 2-frame.
It's just about going to hit. Yeah. Pretty consistently. Ooh,
counter cuts through the up. Yeah, very nice.
That counter's still pretty weak, though. Down throw? That sent him nowhere.
Good job using the jump to actually fall back a little bit to avoid the spring that time.
The ledge trap there. Was that? Oh! I'm a little surprised that hit. Gonna get the stage spike there, though, and keep it pretty even. The way 6WX is playing right now is interestingly passive. He's picking his battles very well. He's not trying to be aggressive in a position where Palutena wants him to be.
I mean, that and JM1-3 is sort of mirroring that state, too. You saw when Sonic was on platform, they kind of both were sitting there.
Definitely.
Palutena wasn't trying to go for auto reticle or trying to move in. He was saying, all right, you can approach me. Yeah. You're Sonic, you're speedy, you do that.
Well, Palutena is a character that really has the means to facilitate the opponent approaching.
Right.
And all the same, could do a fantastic job of making it very difficult for you. But wow, that back air, reading the air dodge down to land on that platform, so good.
And JM1-3 psyching him up a little bit, bouncing in his seat, trying to get himself in the mood for potentially final stock on winner's side.
Sitting back and taking his time. No doubt. Nice up throw nair.
Not much to escape to with these side platforms for JM1-3, and again, controlling the spacing of the game and able to countermeasure when you can get there. That fast counter cuts through the second time around. JM1-3 recognizing that situation and keeping himself in it, but 2-1, he's got to be really careful and...
Oh, doesn't get the
crazy catch the second time. So many second time around moments.
Now, I call this a pretty solid lead, but Sonic's kill potential is really not that great. Take it. Never mind. Never mind.
Tater's curse coming out.
I mean,
yep.
All right.
Yep.
Never mind. I didn't know Sonic actually is some of the best kill options in the game.
Sure.
Very, very strong. Powerful character.
No, you're right. They're very limited, but when you're as practiced as 6WX and you read a normal get up, let those freakishly cartoonish hands do the job for you.
It's true. It's surprisingly long range. It doesn't really matter.
It's so long range, it beats